All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. No run here with Amari on Hampton. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just
I already
settle down,
seen,
find
bro.
the soft spot.
It's no game for my life.
A chance.
And, bro, he got Christian Gonzalez, Stingley on the other side. This is about to be rough.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down. And as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Okay.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side.
Thank you.
It's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
McCarthy fires out.
Oh my God.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down Dolphins.
I don't even know what the touchdown is.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Now McCarthy. Gets it to him on the screen. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. 3rd down, and they need to get 10. They'll air it out on 3rd. He just throws that one away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Shit.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton over the drive. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1. Rodgers from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Oh, man, it's Colston Loveland. And he gets him the first partner,
okay.
but they
I
are
got the
already
same.
acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. Second down out the window. They're backed up here for third down. Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Good shit.
First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at fourth and long. The Steelers set to punt it. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he will be taken down, that much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, McCarthy hits his running back. And he won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Going on third, McCarthy. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A gain of 15 there. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
Oh, I can't see shit.
Reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. He stopped after a gain of 2. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap.
Why catch it like that?
Connects on the crosser. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. Short yardage run here for Brown. They'll have the first down and even more. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be first down Miami.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Play action, McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to score a touchdown.
Oh, good shit, 9?
The Dolphins make it a 9-point advantage. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. To throw is Rogers. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Oh, why'd I go for the pick? I was never going to get that.
And he managed what he can up to the 48. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
And the Steelers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton.
Good shit, Marquis.
He got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. They're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Dolphins' 33-yard line.
Yeah, Liz. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Rogers set to pass. On the move, headed right. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, the secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
I don't have enough time.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Now run with Hampton. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start to fight back with their first points of this game.
What?
They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Waku.
Bro, what are you on?
Wow, down by just a score. A lot of game to go, but look here. It's an onside try. The Steelers say they have it, and indeed they do. Steeler football. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Brown on the inside give. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Great.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Down, give to Brown. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. A minute 58 to play. We have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Prime Time in just a moment. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to find a cutback upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready up.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. McCarthy to throw it.
Whoa! Oh my God! What?
So 2nd down.
He's wide open.
To the huddle they go for 3rd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Dax Hill. And the Steelers
Of course it sails.
That's an interception of the season. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself 3rd and long, extra long like this. Protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense. Well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set to go now from the 35. Rodgers going to throw on 1st. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's sent out. He picks up 15 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
1st down. Here's Rodgers.
Oh, shit.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Ooh, yeah,
Fairly safe
touchdown.
to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Inside. 258. Get 300. Get. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Take. On me. Back north. Yeah, this. Jump out. Hey, 88.
Again, Rodgers.
Yeah, shit.
There's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked out by Marte Mapu. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted. Again, that is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11.
Steelers 6.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Take 30. Hey, 319. 319.
Here's Rodgers coming back after the pick. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to Arian Smith. And now they face second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Inside. 319. 319.
On 2nd and 10 now. Rogers.
Oh!
Should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long.
Back north. Yeah, 319. 319.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That's completed right side. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
And the Steelers.
They'll throw again. Rogers. Hits him on the out route. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Going again here. It's Rogers. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
Over 50. Hey, you block over here. Back north. Yeah, there. 319.
He'll throw it. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play.
Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
They send a man in motion. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is a Dolphins first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
All set to go now from the 35. Straight ahead, it's Brown. Cuts right. Galloping inside the 40. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Bravo switch.
first down, and they go right back to it. They get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Oh.
That one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that will bring up 4th and 3. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
You did the wrong choice again.
Completion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
I was like, all right, if it got def written on it, I might as well just see what def it is. That was my thinking.
Spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2 for this kicker.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff.
What was it? You had to deny the dude 20 times?
Starting at the 10.
That is insane.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers from the gun. He's got a man left. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down throw here by Rodgers. Downfield, this
Okay, so we just gave up on defending that.
He's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Chased out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
McCarthy's going to look to throw this. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
Here's a return from the 7. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. Drops this one off to Hampton. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Dolphins going to counter with a dime package here. 3rd down.
319, 630. Get 3.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Complete here to Hampton. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Give him 24 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Oh my God! There's no way!
Throughout this game, Bronk, we've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Throwing again, Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
319, 26. Hey, 626.
Rodgers going to throw here, 3rd down. Hits his running back. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down.
Oh, he dropped it.
The catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
First give on the ground. It's Woody Marks. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He locates Daniel Bellinger. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
First down from the 42. From the gun, a give to Brown. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. The Steelers calling their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Here's Brown again. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. Coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
McCarthy throwing on third down. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Brings it in at the 12. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Hey, 88, 258.
To throw, Rodgers.
Bro, come on, dog.
They're doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35.
It's like, no way.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
Here's Rodgers on first and 10. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. He can't hang
Actually, a
on to
really
the
good
pass.
pass.
So that brings up second down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. To throw is Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing third and long.
10 yards to go.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
318. Get 300. Get 300.
Shotgun give to Hampton. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Looking quickly here.
Isaiah Rodgers. A gain of only a yard.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down.
Bro, no. I'm running the route for him.
48. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
God, he is getting some bullshit.
First down. Here's Rodgers. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up second and 20 at the 42-yard line.
Now Rodgers. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Third and long for him here.
Oh.
Well, right side, caught by Smith. Going to defender, we've got a foot race. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
I don't know what that means, Bruce. You might be
That's
drunk
going to
or
pick up the
something,
first
brother.
down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chain.
I know,
There wasn't a
but
whole lot
I'm not able to get there in
Not that
time.
amazing play.
Oh,
Rogers
this is
going to
bad.
throw
This
on
is bad.
first. Short pass brought in. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Offense up to the line fast.
Complete to number 84, Colston Loveland.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. That's incomplete on second down. No luck finding his receiver that time.
Even from another
So
pick.
now they have third and short.
It's now third down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Pass didn't work on second. Let's see how that affects this third down. Throwing again here. It's Rodgers.
Shit. Thank you.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete
It's
pass.
quick hiking.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on fourth and short. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Trying with Hampton. He gets this forward to the 19.
It's a good one.
He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers down by 12.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down.
Take 30. Back north.
Rodgers from the gun.
Oh my god.
And he's brought down.
This is insane.
Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
At the Dolphins'
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers.
Bro. I don't know if it's a snow or not. I just can't fucking move.
This drive, man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's another Steelers first down.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers.
Finally.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Corey Black has got it. And the Dolphins take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Fuck my stats, I guess. Control time of possession the whole game. Spam Texas routes. But when he lose, he like, I'm done.